How's it going, YouTube? Leo from Lee's Australia here, and welcome to Let's Play Amnesia the Bunker. I am really looking forward to trying the bunker out, as it has been a bit since I finished off the Amnesia Rebirth gameplay. And again, I want to emphasize real quickly that I did enjoy my time playing Amnesia Rebirth. I probably reckon I may have screwed up a few of my wordings when it comes to how I felt about Amnesia Rebirth. My main point I was trying to get across is that if you were to ask me the question, was it better than the Dark Descent? And the simplest answer, and I guess you could say it would be the more obvious answer in some respect, is no. But does that mean, was it a bad game? No. Absolutely not. I feel like for what it was still a pretty good game in its own right. It's a different type of experience as compared to what the Dark Descent was. I know I have not played Machine for Pigs yet because, first of all, Amnesia the Bunker is the 4th game in the Amnesia series. And I know that there is, of course, Machine for Pigs, which I think I'm going to leave until last, because as far as I'm aware of, in terms of the fan feedback, if you will, Machine for Pigs is not considered as the best, or isn't really the best out of the 4 games in the series. And I'm not sure what the bunker is like for the other people's perspectives, but what I can say is that Amnesia the Bunker has a little bit of a different element to it that will probably make the experience a bit more unique to the Amnesia series. And we'll see how it goes from here, because I honestly have no idea what to expect from Amnesia the Bunker. So we're going to find out together. Now, one other thing I'm pointing out is that to make this a bit of a special experience for this video, I'm actually playing this at night. So it's currently nearly 10 PM here in Australia right now. And I'm also experimenting with my webcam being more completely red, except for my recording screen or my screen over here where I'm seeing all my recording setup and whatnot. You'll notice, because of this, as here for an example, the webcam will go a little bit weird because it's trying to sort of keep a bit of a balance in terms of, like, you know, say for example, if I have my hand like that, see how it goes a little bit darker, then when I remove it, it lights up, darker, lights up. You'll probably see that a bit often, especially when I'm moving my camera or moving my head and my cap around a little bit, but I'm sort of experimenting a little bit. You may see it go a little bit lighter. Yep, there you go, as an example there. Or, again, it's probably sort of setting itself up here. But I want to try and at least keep it red like that. That's the goal. I don't expect it will stick like that, because I want to give the mood a bit more of an eerie feeling. But at least the light back there makes things a little bit more cool. That I actually got off of Kmart. That was a Kmart item, which is pretty cool, and I think I might have to get myself another one of those. But I'll probably talk about that light setup back there in due time. But let's get into Amnesia the Bunker. To survive this war, you'll need 2 things. First, a basic set of skills. Second, a good goddamn sense of whatever's necessary. I can teach you the first, the second is up to you. I could not read all of that, or what the name of the person was.
Follow the trench. It'll lead you to the rendezvous.
Ooh. So this is set in World War I, in the trench battles. French soldier, okay. So this is one of the different experiences, is that you actually have a firearm this time around, as compared to not having a firearm at all. That is so interesting. that's a bit weird, but it's kind of interesting. At least the hint dialogue is the same as before. German soldier. Okay. So are we a German soldier or French? Let's look over here. Oh, yep. So wait, so an ammo box gives us 1 bullet each time, is it? It doesn't. Ow!
You're clear! Henri! I can be covered from up here! Now keep pushing forward!
Alright, so I think we're the French. You are injured. Press tab to see how bad it is. Yeah, that's a bit bloody, isn't it? Okay. Let's close this. And lock. Alright. You just picked up an item that can be used to... Settle down, webcam. Settle down. Hang on. I guess that's probably... I better leave it at that just to make it a bit... oh, the frame's kind of gone down, so... Give me a minute. Alright, that'll do. I think. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. As much as I do want to keep it eerie like that, I reckon that's probably going to cause some problems, so... Alright. Try it like that, it is. Alright. You just picked up an item you can use for crafting. Pick up the other item piece and press tab to access your inventory page and combine the 2 cloth items to craft a bandage. If it doesn't explode on us. Alright. Hold down right mouse to render the item and then press left to use it. That is so cool. Okay. Again, I was not expecting this whatsoever. Ooh, grenades. Yep. I'm guessing we're using a grenade. And boom. Although it's made my ears ring. But at least it makes having a pistol more sense now. Yeah, it just gives us 1 bullet each time we pick up a box. That's not fair. Well, they don't want to make it too easy, I guess, actually. Fire in the hole! Yeah, okay, so we are a French soldier.
Yes! Henri! Where are you? Henri!
I'm stuck in a corner!
This on fast, fast! You're dying on me, Henri. We make it out of this hell together. Now follow me. We're nearly there.
Oh, I remember playing, I can't remember what it was. Was it Battlefield 1, maybe?
Beat that roll, my friend.
There you have it, huh?
Ah, fate's a I'm on patrol tonight, then. C'est la vie.
Bit of a drinking night that was. What was it? Was it, oh. Where the heck are we? Won't lie, kind of gives me a bit of, Call of Duty Zombies vibes, especially around, Knockdown Toten. The very first Zombies map. It kind of gives me that bit of vibe. But what was it? I think it was it Battlefield 1, am I thinking? Or, no, there was, Verdun, I believe, or Verdun. That was a World War 1 game I played on PC a while back. Oh dear.
Here, drink this. Then I'm going to get you out of here.
I can't walk. My leg. Too weak.
I'll get you back to safety. Just hold on to me.
So yeah, it's so definitely using the Rebirth engine, because the subtitle text and time to go. Ow. You're now on your own. Learn, adapt, experiment, and survive. Okay. And again, I made some changes to my line setup. Oop, bandaged up. And we have awakened. Okay, so what was I saying? So the engine that they're using is the same engine with Rebirth, because the hint text and the subtitles and the font it's using is the exact same as Rebirth, which I have nothing against. Because quite honestly, the Rebirth engine was definitely great, and it was a step up from the original engine. What have we got? All notes that you picked up can be found under the notes tab in your inventory. You can go directly to pick up to the picked up note by pressing tab while the icon is flashing. Okay. Dr. Jasinski, amnesia cause. All right. Soldat Clement admitted to medical treatment following events of 9th of July. What are we? 1916. So yeah, definitely around the time of World War One. Personal effects held in the storage locker. Patient remains in weak coma state. Will respond to stimuli, but only for brief periods of time. When last roused, he reported no memory of recent events and had trouble recalling even his own name, most likely due to severity of internal head trauma. We'll continue to monitor. If status does not improve in a week's time, recommend transfer to Saint Etienne. I know I'm going to butcher a lot of these French wording up for neurological tests. Signed, Dr. Jezinensky. Okay. Okay. Alright. But we're dealing with another French... Because I remember, Tazi and a lot of her... Well, mainly Tazi is a French character. So we have another French character we're dealing with here. But it's interesting of how that we have a different types of cause of the amnesia as compared to the previous games. Because I don't remember Tazi's as much. But I know that for the original character... I think he took some type of medicine that gave him the amnesia. Alright. Press F to bring out and put away your flashlight. Alright. Hold down F to charge the flashlight, but be careful not to make too much noise. Ah. That's pretty cool. So like one of the early versions of those flashlights that have sort of a little trigger event, trigger thing to sort of charge it up. That's pretty cool. All photos you can pick up can be found under the Photos tab of your inventory. Well, that doesn't look good. It's kind of like someone was either, I'm guessing, dissecting in some way, because you've got all the utensils. Interesting. Ooh, what's this? What is it? Oh, fuel. Petrol, highly flammable, for use in the generator, can be poured in empty bottles or on the ground. Alright. So I'm going to need to charge this up wisely so that, especially if I'm dealing with monsters, excuse me, I'm not going to try to attract them as much with the noise. Okay. But this is really where the bunker element of this game comes in. Because we're now exploring Z bunker. Hello?
Oh, thought I was the last one. We're trapped down here. The rat officers ran and blew the exit behind them. You want to escape? You need to blow it back open. There's dynamite in the arsenal. And a handle to trigger it somewhere in the excavation site. Get them, and you can make it out. That thing, it's coming for me. Here, take this. Finish me off, please. I want to die at the hands of a brother soldier, not that monster. There's ammo in the pantry. Get it. Do the job, please.
Pantry. Well, sorry, mate. Couldn't help you there. Because I would have honored your request if I had. Alright. But at least we've got a pistol now. And I'm assuming because, again, I don't think they want to make the game that easy. We're probably just going to be stuck with a pistol from here on out. So we need to keep an eye out for all of the bullets that we can find. But I think this is what's so cool about this engine that they're using here. I'm not sure if it's an upgraded engine from the one that was used for the Dark Descent. I don't think it is. I might have to do some research, and I'll put a text somewhere on the video somewhere. But what's great about this engine... Found the administrator's office. Ooh. Interesting. V. Baptiste. Alright, I wonder what that is. What have we got? Important. When processing deceased soldiers, please check the reverse side of their ID tags for any messages, symbols, or locker codes. These are to be wiped clean before the tag is preserved and recorded. Q. Felix Head Clerk. If you say so. Alright. Use this box for storing things from your inventory. Ah. Goody, goody. Right, we'll combine that so that we can have that for later. Update to all medical and military personnel. Probably not how to pronounce it, but that's alright. The rat problem has not gotten any better. They're swarming every dead body. They're even coming after the wounded. But the vermin have no interest in flesh after it is burnt. So, a new policy must be instituted. The bodies of all the deceased soldiers must be burned. Excuse me. I've spoken to Father Father DeRise about this matter. He will provide proper considerations for the deceased. Remains will be preserved for families. This is not ideal, and it fills my soul with pain, but burning the dead seems to be the only way to stop the rats from coming, so burn them we must. I mean, yeah, if it's going to keep the rats away, then that's perfectly fine. But I do kind of like these elements of... What have we got? Soldier quarters, arsenal, officer quarters, maintenance that way, and exit that way. Alright, I won't go in there just yet. Hello? Any more bullets? No? Damn. Okay. But I like this winding up the light element. Oh dear. That doesn't look good. Because while that I have not played much games that has this sort of 6013. Okay. Any codes you find written down in the codes is in your inventory. Okay. Codes 6013. Ah, okay. You can power the generator by filling it with fuel and pulling the lever. Well, lucky enough, I've got this. Let's see. And we have power. Oh, a compass. Alright. Oh, a pocket watch, excuse me. A pocket watch with stopwatch functionality can be synced with the generator to time how much fuel remains. Wow, that's actually pretty clever. I like that. Alright. Warning, generator fuel is extremely flammable. Do not light any fires near the fuel. Do not fire any weapons near the fuel. For God's sakes, do not even smoke your cigarettes near it. Store it only in sturdy material canisters. Glass breaks far too easily. If it spills, wipe the area clean immediately, then dispose of the rags outside the bunker. Alright. So we'll grab another fuel. Grab the pistol out. You can save your progress by lighting this lamp. Ooh. Oh, I like that. Because obviously with a lot of games, especially that I played lately, or like, so like when you look at like, say for example, the Resident Evil games, you have of course the typewriter to make a save, or the recent game that I have been playing, or have been doing a series on, which is Crow Country. It's any sort of warm fire light sources, and that's the save option. Or a game where I did try to record a video earlier, but I kind of stuffed up, and I think I talked about this in I'm on Observation Duty 4. But you would have seen me play it in the demo. It's a computer that you could save your stuff on before you progress anywhere, and that's pretty cool in my opinion. What is it? 6 0 1. Was it 3? Yeah. Open sesame. All right. You can. I did not read the rest of that. Okay. What have we got here? Have not seen another human for hours now. I might be the last. But in the hope that there might be another, I leave this now so you do not waste any time. This is the only exit, the only way out of this hell of our own making. It was blown closed. It needs to be blown open. Don't bother digging. Impossible. Blow it up. The dynamite is locked in the arsenal. The detonator handle is somewhere down in the Roman tunnels, deeper in hell. I go now to try and retrieve them both. Though I do not know if you exist, I pray for you. Please extend me the same courtesy. You just found a new objective. Objectives will be marked on your map. Nodes containing objectives will be highlighted in the notes. We get a map at some point. Oh yeah, so the ping icon is the quest marker, I believe. But we get a map, which is interesting. Okay. Well, they weren't going to make it that easy, so on the hunt we go. Soldier quarters and arsenal is... So soldier quarters, mission storage, and communications is that way. Which means the arsenal will be down that way somewhere. But move this out of the way. Oh, we can make our way back here. Yeah, okay. Alright, so the arsenal is still this way. And there goes the power. Emergency plug. Okay. Close that so we're not interrupted. Where'd it go? To any who finds this, foreigner, our commanding officer, cowers next to me now. He's lost his mind to an abyss of fear. He represents the same refrain. He repeats the same refrain over and over. Flee, flee, we must flee and seal the beast where it belongs. He wants to run, to blow up the exit behind him, stealing the demon down here. The demon and our men. His constant refrain, it is getting to me. And that same void of terror is also overtaking me. To many of my men who sees this, once we are free of this place, I will get the arsenal code from him. I'll get it, and I'll radio it back to you. Trapped down here with the beast, the arsenal may be your only hope. It's all I can do. All I have courage to do. Get to the communications room in the soldiers' quarters. Hide there. I will broadcast the code to you. Your bet. Okay, well. Scratching on the door. So that's meant to light up if we have power, which we do not. Ooh. What's this? Empty bottle. Can't carry any more items. We can only carry 6. Okay. Yeah, I don't like that sound, really. Oh, really? So I've got 2 bullets on me. Whoop! You are injured. You're now leaving a blood trail. It may attract certain creatures. Yeah, well, I was not expecting to get... basically thermal charged like that with that trap. I would have thought that a thermal charge like that would be that dangerous. Especially when you got, oil surrounding there. I guess that's a good place to hide, really. Ooh. Note. 30th of June, 1916, from V. Delpy to Am Verna and D. Blanchett et... yeah, I'm going to try my best not to really focus on the French pronunciations here. After raid of last evening, we have in custody some 20 German soldiers from the IV Reserve Corps of the 2nd Army. This puts our cells past capacity. With one exception, I recommend they be shipped to the camps as soon as feasible. Prisoner 73014. I would like to hold. Before capture, he ripped his rank and insignia from his uniform, so his rank remains unknown. Since capture, he's refused to say a word. I suspect he may be an officer or another other important person. I believe once removed from his men, we can break him. Please advise. Okay, so that's blocked. Close the door! Close the door! Locked. Well, that sucks. That does make things a lot challenging, though, to try and, I don't know where I'm going at the moment. Okay, by hearing where the monster's movement is going, at least that gives me an idea of whereabouts he can spawn. Which, while that is terrifying, that is definitely useful in some respect. So I'm going to keep that in mind. What have we got?
9th of July, 1700 hours. I'm in a state of agony. It cripples my body, captures my mind, bleeds my soul. This thing I've done, this thing. It is lunch in the mess hall currently. The thought of eating repulses me.
Okay. So So, where do I go from here? Wait, I came out of this room. Yeah, now I remember. Yeah, so I came down. So I came up here. Yeah, I remember. So that's the administration room. That's shut. Oh, that's right, because I locked it. Yeah, now I remember. So. Oh, right. I can auto-assign hotkeys. Yes. Okay, so... V is the compass, or the pocket watch. So use you. Fill you up as much as I can do that, which is now that. Oh, I used up all the canisters. Okay. So I'll need to use this time wisely. Save my progress. I'll just keep on going. Move you out of the way. So I need to go back this way. And I'm not sure if having... Okay, so... Alright, we got some more fuel. Lovely. Move these out of the way, even though our hands are technically full. Okay. You can carry more items in my inventory. Yay! Well, that picture... Well, these pictures are anonymous. Alright, what do we got? Alright, 15th of May, 1916. By La Rue to Fernier and Blanchett. I'm now putting into writing what I have reported to both of my immediate superiors. Last evening, 14th of May, I was assigned to aid the engineers in mapping the Roman tunnels. As I entered the deepest area of the tunnels, I noticed a strange glowing liquid seeping from the walls. When I turned around and the walls of the tunnels themselves were suddenly gone, and I was standing in the vast plain of darkness. In the distance, there was a sickly light that seemed to be calling me forward. Between it and me, malformed shadows moved. I blinked again. It was gone. I was back in the tunnel. It lasted but a split second, but I am quite convinced that what I saw was no daydream. It was real. Since that experience, I have felt haunted. Like a part of me is still there, stuck in the tunnels. I keep seeing shapes moving at the edges of my vision. I am formally requesting medical leave. Please help me. Oh dear. Alright, we can open this up. So that is... Oh. Okay. Let's put you on 4. Still got a couple of minutes to go. Don't want to blow that up unless if I have to. Ooh. What have we got? Ah, these guys found a temple. Some explosives. Okay. What have we got? 2nd of May, 1916. Sergeant Jorbert. Vernier, Blanchett. Engineers have broken through our storage area and into the old Roman tunnels. Oh, that's where the... Yeah, okay, now I see. They are, as we thought, structurally sound, deep, and I confess I was skeptical of this last point. but they do indeed lead in the direction of the German line. By September, we should be in position to launch a massive push from inside the tunnels. Perhaps of note, inside the tunnels we found urns, Latin text, etc. We'll do our best to preserve some materials for preservative. I don't know how to pronounce it. Updates to follow. Okay, so... is there a way to... Can I jump over it? Yeah, I can jump over that. Okay. Alright. Oh dear, yeah. Yeah, don't look too good, buddy. Alright. Meat. I can't carry any more items, so that's okay. Where do we go? Faronier to Foreman Stafford. This is our fourth formal request for a resupply of wine. The cellar is running low. I fear the reaction among the men and my fellow officers if we're forced to implement harsher rationing. I'm already fielding complaints on a daily basis. This army runs on moral, and moral runs on wine. My internal request was 10 crates. So far, we have received 2. Fix it. Okay, so... that only gives us 1. Okay, empty bottle will help us out. Oh, I see. Ah, so we now have a Molotov. Okay, or petrol bomb as they called it. Okay, so we have meat. I have a feeling shooting that is going to be a bad idea. Because I'm a feeling that shooting that is not going to break that open. So I need to find something else, I think. Because if we can open that up... If we can open that up, we essentially will have more fuel for the generator, which, just having a thought on that, it's actually quite interesting so that instead of filling up a lantern, we're filling up generators with fuel. Ooh, grenade. Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna have to put some of the stuff in the storage. So this area over here. Right, that's locked. Whoop! Well, dang. Notes. Is there a button to check the map? Where can I check the map? Let me quickly check that for a second. Key bindings. Oh, right here. Duh. Okay. Alright. This is the main map of the bunker. It will be updated with objectives and details as you progress. Yeah, well, that doesn't really help now, does it? Ah, that makes much more sense. Okay. So I still need to get into the arsenal. Generator's powered down. That's okay. There's the maintenance. There's the wine cellar. There's the doctor's office and the medical storage, which I came from. So I need to find... So I need to head to the arsenal and the soldiers' quarters. Find what I need from there. And then eventually... Oh, seriously? Mission storage. I can't enter there. There's the prison. Okay. Well, needless to say, save the progress from there, but that is at least a decent start for this game. So I'm really looking forward to it. The atmosphere feels good. That's the thing. It feels really good. And I remember playing a custom zombies map for Black Ops 3 a while back that was kind of in a sort of a bunker area, and it kind of gives me that little bit of a vibe. But so far, it's good that the monster isn't completely hostile yet. Like, it is moving around, yes, but at least that gives us a chance to sort of continuously explore, use the LiDAR, even though that it does attract it to the nearest spawn point, I believe, but it has not attacked us fully yet, which is good for now. But I reckon it will definitely be more of a challenge and a hostile a little bit later. But that's all the time I have for this episode. So thank you much, guys, for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, then click the like button, click the subscribe button for more videos heading your way. Until then, this has been Let's Play Amnesia the Bunker. I'm Lee from Lee's Australia. Until next time, lay me out.